get my big forehead from my dad.
Not Sean with the dad pose too.
And what time he didn't have one because he had no hair.
Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back to Talk with Ailani. Today's episode, we have my auntie Minnie. Okay, so please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you.
Hi everyone, my name is Auntie Minnie. You guys can call me Miss Minnie. I am a mother of two beautiful young ladies, and I am a teacher here in Gwinnett County.
Okay, so you ready to start with the first question?
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, so what have you done in the past 30 days that you are proud of, and why did you do it? Why did you do it?
That is a good question because I am really proud of something that I did very recently. I have a group at my school called the African Student Union, and those girls have been practicing really hard, and their show got canceled. We were supposed to have an international night, and it got canceled. And I stepped up a little reluctantly because it's gonna put a lot more work on me. I have to grade papers. I have to make lesson plans. So putting on a whole production would have put a lot of work on me. But I stepped up and I did it. And those girls are so excited. And we are still going to go on with our show.
Okay, I'm excited to see that. Okay, so tell us two things that you are very good at that people may not know about you.
Two things that I'm really good at. Let me think about that. Yikes. You know what? People may not know that I am actually a really good cook. People wouldn't really be surprised to hear that I'm actually a really good cook. And something else that I'm really good at is running. Yes, I love running. I have good stamina. It's something that I like to do.
So what do you enjoy cooking since you're a good cook?
Well, let me say that TikTok has been my new recipe book. I love the videos of people cooking, so I don't have to read through those recipes. And my favorite thing to cook is different types of pasta.
Oh, I love pasta. Okay, so something that I have that people may not know about me, I was just talking about I'm really shy, and on camera I look so open and all that stuff, but when I meet people I'm really shy and awkward because especially when people I don't meet or haven't seen them in a while. But once I hang around you for about 5 minutes, I'll start getting close to you and I start open up. But once I open up, I kind of do talk a lot, so that's why people are But sometimes on camera, I'm kind of shy, and in big crowds, I'm kind of not that shy because I take acting class and all that stuff, so it prevents me from being shy out there. But meeting people that I haven't met before or people that I've seen on the media that I haven't met in person, I'm pretty shy and quiet. But I love people. I'm a people person. So.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's one thing about me. Okay, so who's your biggest inspiration and why?
My biggest inspiration, the first thing that comes to mind right now are my two daughters, Madison and Macy. Just about everything that I do is for them, and to see them persevere and do things that are challenging to them, they inspire me too. So they are my inspiration.
Okay, so another question is, how is it coming from Africa and going to school in America?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked me that. I can't wait. I'm so glad I get to tell this story. So I came here pretty young. One really funny thing is that I was not used to the concept of New Year's. So when they were talking about it's the end of the year, I remember sitting in the window of our apartment crying, thinking it was the end of the world. I didn't know that, okay, it's just going to be the next day. Coming here was a drastic change. Everything was different. Eating cereal with milk was new. Putting peanut butter and jelly together, just sandwiches. I was all about just rice rice and food. So just the food, the accents, people talking was a little different from me. But I think I transitioned well. I eat peanut butter. I eat cereal now. I do all that.
That's good. So now it's like normal and you feel comfortable. Okay, I like that. Okay, so what are some things that you were told when you were younger, but realized it was a lie when you got older?
A lot. Like those people told us anything they could to get us in line. Not saying that that's what's happening with you. Believe everything your mom says. But I think something my mom told me that was very funny is that if you sweep the floor and you don't pick up you put all the dirt in a pile and you don't immediately pick it up, spirits will come to you at night and haunt you. So when you start something, you have to finish it, because if you don't finish it, spirits will come. I never found out because I believed them, so I would always clean up.
Oh, wow.
Never heard that one.
Well, now that I know that, so if somebody told me that, I'm be like, oh, well, not gonna clean up.
The spirits are not gonna come.
But one thing that I got told when I was younger, I realized that it was a lie when I grew up, is probably okay, so probably, I don't know if this relates to each other, but like it was this one saying made in China, and I was really confused about it, and my mom explained to me that it was like you know how at the end of something, like at the end of a bowl, when you're finished with it, it says made in China. Mm-hmm. So like if you do something wrong, you're going to see made in China, like it's the end.
Ah.
So basically, I realized that like it's not always going to be like the end of the world. You still have time. And if you don't make it, or if you don't achieve something, you still have another chance to make it.
Amen.
So I kind of learned that way too, but like also it's kind of like to scare me to like do things immediately. Mm-hmm. But it was really funny. I tried my best when my mom was being serious. I tried my best not to laugh at it, and now I say it to my little cousin, and he still doesn't understand what that means, and he laughs.
So you're using the same tactics. Okay, yeah. Clever.
But yeah. Okay. So, what are your beliefs about money?
I like it. I love it. I think money opens up possibilities. I think, money is basically how this world goes around, but the love of money can drive you to do some terrible things. So you really have to have a good balance of it. But yeah, who wouldn't love some money?
What I have to say is I hear a lot that money doesn't really buy happiness. And I feel like you could like money, but I feel like sometimes when you spend money, it gets awareness of like your family, and like for things like that, you feel like if you're buying your little cousin that's like 9 years old, let's just say you're buying her an expensive bag, then she's gonna grow up and she's gonna want more expensive bag, and she's just gonna think that matters much before school, and she's gonna go to school and bragging with it. So I feel like you have to make sure like family comes first, and not everything is gonna be like perfect and everything's gonna be expensive, and just to like you have to know how to use money, because money can lead to like a lot of bad stuff. Like you could buy so much expensive stuff, and you could focus about doing that. You forget to do other things that come first. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you got to make sure your groceries and all that stuff that you need come first, their needs, and then your wants. So
I agree with you. Money can buy ease. Money can pay for someone to do your laundry, clean your house. Money can help you make your family happy, but you have to prioritize God and family.
Yes.
I agree
so
with
I would
you.
say that. Okay, next question. What is one thing that brings you the most joy and happiness, and why?
The one thing, can I tell you two?
Yes.
There's two things that bring me the most joy. Spending time with God.
Yes,
no lie.
That's the number one thing.
It gives me peace, instant hope. It just heals everything that I'm going through at that moment. So I could be sitting here with you right now, and I'll take my moment to talk to God and pray that he talks back to me. Outside of that, are you ready? Silence.
I know,
silence,
since you're a teacher,
yes. Silence, and just a moment where my brain does not have to work. I don't have to think about anything. Because as you know, as a teacher, I'm thinking about 7 things at the same time, even though I'm standing in front of the classroom. So a moment where I can just You guys call it brain rot. Just sit and do nothing. I love silence.
Okay, so something, I know I said I was shy at the beginning, but I do like talking because I feel like talking, sometimes when you're talking, you could talk about fun things like what's your favorite color, and then 1 minute you're talking about your favorite color, then you move to the next conversation that could be really deep.
Yes.
And then you're like, how did we get here? So sometimes talking to somebody could be really touchful because I could really go on for hours talking, no matter if I'm talking to myself. I just feel like talking just can express your feelings. You can get everything in. Because sometimes when you're talking to somebody and you're trying to get them to get you everything that's in your head, but it's like you can't get it out. So sometimes when you're changing the topic or when you're leading into a different topic, it can let everything out. So I really like talking. It brings me joy and happiness, and I get to express my feelings.
I see that you like talking.
Yes.
Talking brings connection.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I would say that. Okay, so what is one thing that you do every week that feels good and satisfying, and why?
I play Candy Crush.
Oh.
I play Candy Crush. It is very satisfying because, again, my mind only focuses on, nonsense movement, and I get to rest. When I'm stressed out, when I'm overwhelmed, I do need to take a break and play Candy Crush to calm me down. It is satisfying. Outside of that, like I said, I love getting into the Bible. I read the Bible, and then there's like podcasts that help you understand the Bible because I've read it so many times, but now I'm reading it as an adult with people helping me understand, give a deeper understanding. So yeah,
I like that. I would say, wait, what was the question again?
What do you do that is satisfying?
So I would say every week, I go to on Mondays, I go to rehearsal practice. So rehearsal practice for plays and my plays that's coming up. We do a lot of acting, but at least we have dancing in it. Tuesday, I go to my dad's house and I spend time with my sisters. We dance. Wednesday, I go to choir practice. We have some dancing in that. Thursday, I go to ballet. I dance in that. And Fridays, that's my main day to spend time with my friends, and we do TikToks and stuff. So I can just go a week without dancing, and everything I do has dancing in it. So
I knew that was coming.
And also sometimes when I'm just by myself, I dance. So I can go a week without dancing.
So dancing brings you a lot of joy.
Yes, and it makes me really happy because I feel like I'm learning different things because people dance in different ways, so you're learning how to dance in different ways. You can dance to African music, you can dance to TikTok dances. There's always a new way to dance, and I like how the trends that come up. It's
another form of expression. You can express yourself through dance. Do you remember when you probably don't? You were little, and I asked you to teach me some dance. It was "Hop in My Maserati." Do you remember that?
I remember the song.
I was so impressed that you knew how to do that so well. And me, with my big self, I had no idea how to do it. And I was like, I don't care. I'm going to ask that little girl to show me how to do it.
I don't remember, but a lot of people, a lot of my aunties, they ask me to teach them how to do a dance. And that goes along with me talking because we get to talk it out, we get to dance. And that's why I love being around my family. So
do you like teaching people how to dance?
Yes. Okay. I feel like when I teach somebody how to dance, it's never okay, do you know how to do this? And they just get it right away. I get to show them the steps so they can actually do it. So it can be more fun, and I get to talk it out and stuff so they can actually understand. Because sometimes when you're talking to somebody, they act like they don't understand, but they act like they do understand, but they really don't. So you just want to make sure that they understand.
You sound like a teacher right now. Yeah, that's my whole work.
Because sometimes with me, when my teachers are saying stuff, I don't keep quiet. I ask questions.
Good
job.
I
actually, because they always, I forgot which year it was, but one of my teachers said that I always ask questions, and that's how I do good on my tests.
Absolutely.
So questions are always the key. Okay, so tell us a story. Tell us a story of one of the hardest challenges you had to overcome.
Oh, Am I going to tell this story? Yes, I am, because I want people to know that even me, as a teacher with so many years of schooling, I failed a test while I was teaching. So I'm a language arts teacher, but for 1 year, I had to teach algebra, ninth grade algebra. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I can teach now ninth grade algebra.
And math?
Yeah.
Algebra? Oh, that's what I'm learning algebra on my own.
Already? Awesome. I'm so impressed. Well, I was as confident as you are. And then they were like, in order for you to teach it, I had to get certified in it. Ooh. And I took the certification without studying because I'm like, I got this. I didn't got this. I failed that certification test, and it was so defeating to know that ninth grade algebra, I couldn't pass the test. So I had to put my pride aside. I had to study and take it again. I eventually passed, and I was eventually able to teach math.
And not only for teachers, that can go for little kids.
Yes.
You know, sometimes when I get tests, like my main problem was science, and like when I was like, not kindergarten. I don't think we did with science that much in kindergarten. Yeah, but it wasn't that hard. But I would say second and third grade science was really challenging for me. And at a young age, I wasn't hard on myself, but it really touched me because all my friends were like good at science. And I was like the only one, not the only one, but I was the only one that was more interested in social studies. But now I feel like I've been getting higher grades in science because I take it seriously. Like I had this booklet that I was doing, and if I missed one question, I would start the whole thing over. And we had 100 questions, and I would get to like 17, and I would mess up, and I would go do it again. Over. Yes, and there was this last time I was so confident, and I got one question wrong. A tear shed out of my eyes, but I did it again, and I got all 100 questions right, and I got a reward the next day. So.
I like your discipline.
So yeah, science has been a rough year for me, but I feel like I'm gonna go far with it if I keep my mind to it.
Very resilient. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Okay, so if you were the president of the United States for 30 days, what would you do and why?
Ooh, what a responsibility. Well, the way I feel, I think if I were the president, I would try to do something that has never been done, which is end poverty.
What's that?
Poverty is people that are suffering, that don't have a place to live, don't have food, people that are really struggling. I think that'd be my first priority. What do you think?
If I was a president for 30 days, the number one first thing that I would do is, I would say, because I know, especially being in the African community, they like to celebrate a lot, like for graduations and stuff. I would say I would throw a big gathering for like my family because all of my family to do is just be proud of me. So being the president is a big job, and I would say I want to throw a party with my family, and then like what you said, help the homeless. The second day, I would say I would just like spend a day and go out and talk to people who've been through a lot and actually give them a voice to speak, because this world we live in now is pretty hard.
Wow.
And like homeless people, because some homeless people, you look at them, you probably think, oh, they got kicked out of their house or stuff, but maybe they have like a different story. So I want to hear their stories and see what like they can do to change it, because sometimes not all homeless people are bad or good. Absolutely. They have different stories. So you need to tell them what they did wrong and what to do and help them solve their problems.
You sound like a compassionate president. So I think you should be president. I'm vice president because I like your order. We're going to party on day 1.
Yes.
And then take care of business on day 2.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
But I don't know if I want to be a president. That's going to be a lot of work. But if I did have the option to be a president, I really would, because a lot of people need voices in this world. So
you'd get my vote.
Okay, so if you would say one thing, if you say no to one thing, what would it be and why?
No to one thing in the whole world? Wow, there's so many things.
I know.
Again, just because I'm a high school teacher, I would say no to those hot chips that you guys eat. Oh. What is it?
Takis?
Takis. I would ban Takis. I'm playing Takis, those hot noodles. I'm tired of the powder all over my desk. I'm tired of kids in class licking their fingers, like all of that. I would ban Takis.
One thing that I would say no to, I would say no. Oh, and with the talking thing, I feel like if my teachers were to talk to you, I would say they would probably, I don't want to say disagree, but one of my middle teachers, my second teacher, he literally bought a whole talkie box.
For you guys.
Yes, but I didn't eat talkies because, there's a big candy bucket that I'm used to because I've been having candy on Fridays since I was in kindergarten. So I'm not used to having talkies at school. But he bought it, and my teacher was like, okay, guys. So she was like joking around because my teacher is really fun. Like, if we're doing our work and she sees that we're serious and we're down, she wants to put a smile on our face. So she was like, okay, guys, so who thinks that Mr. Fuller, our teacher, should be kicked out? And we were all like, that we all raised our hands, but I didn't. And we were like, because I'm nice. So everybody raised their hand. And then he was like, no more talkies, no more, because he bought all those stuff. He's like, no more of that. Then everybody was like, oh, never mind. Everybody put their hand down. But it was really funny. But yeah.
So Taki saved him.
Yeah.
Okay. I get
But one thing that I would say no to is... I would say no to changing yourself to be like somebody else, because
absolutely.
Sometimes when you do that, people start noticing how different you change, and that could lose your friends, that can lose your connections with your family. And I feel like just stay the same. There's no reason of changing, because sometimes you might change yourself and you'll be like, why am I doing this in the first place? So I would say changing yourself to be like somebody else.
Right, and there's already a person like that. We need you to be you.
Exactly. And not everybody's the same. Not everybody is going to be the same. Not everybody's going to like the same things. And it's better for you being different from others, from all of you guys being the same. So if you're like, me too, that could be a good thing. But if you're like, oh, but I don't like that, and that's perfectly okay.
How about this? How about if you admire certain qualities about someone, you can try to, be like that, but to take on that person's entire persona. To change yourself to be like that person. To change your whole entire self, like your style, your attitude. It's just different. It's not going to fit into you. And if you know you can't do something, don't push yourself to do it, because sometimes it can go a little too far. I didn't think I was going to come here and you was going to drop so much knowledge on me.
I know. Okay, so let's see the next question. Okay. Now, the next questions are going to be games questions.
Okay.
So, it's called One Gotta Go.
One Gotta Go.
Okay. So, if you were going on, think of your favorite place to go, like a big vacation. Which family member would you bring? One. And everybody else gotta go.
I can only bring one family member? Yes. I would bring my big sister, Auntie Tunde.
Oh, yes.
Because, no, those kids can stay. Because one, she knows how to turn up. She's going to pay for everything for me. She's very responsible, so I can be free, and she'll make sure that I'm okay.
Okay, I like that. If I was on a big trip and I had to bring one family member, okay, first, if we're let's say, just for example, on a cruise, because there's a lot of dancing and music, you can't be for example, my cousins, they're not big on dancing, so don't even expect me picking you, because know me, I love to dance, and you're not just gonna be standing there while I'm having a great time. I like to be the spotlight sometimes, but not all the time. I want y'all to have some spotlight, right. So I want you to dance with me. So,
I hope your cousins don't hear this.
I want them to, because I want this to be a lesson to start dancing with me, because you're not going to be going to Jamaica or Puerto Rico with me when we're turning up, and you're just going to be right there. So, when I get rich one day, might not be on the list, don't get mad at me, but I would say, Oh, I would say my brother because he's really funny and he's also like he's kind of like an influencer. He has his own YouTube channel, so we'll be
Nice.
vlogging together. We would do a lot of fun things. I think focusing on because he's so funny, and I know I'm gonna laugh the whole trip. And
Yes,
he
you
can
need
dance because I
someone
remember
funny.
this one time where I was at my dad's apartment, and it was me, him, and my aunt, and my dad was at work, and we were just. I don't think my dad knows this to this day,
Uh-oh.
but we were playing some African music. We were all dancing. We were turning up, and they were like older than me. They're like 17, 18-ish. So like. They were like a big inspiration because I got to dance with them. I had a great time with them and I couldn't stop smiling. So I took a break off my devices. We were just dancing. We had fun. We played Roblox. And he let me play on his, what's the thing called? I'm not a big gaming person, but I think it's called the PC, whatever. So I bring my brother. We'll have a great time.
Okay, nice. Go, big brother.
Okay, so if you were going to if you were stranded in a desert with nobody, no contact, no
Yikes.
phone, electronic, nothing, would you take water or food?
Oh, Ailani, what a decision. Let me think about this. Okay, because food is life,
Yes.
but so is water.
Yes.
Oh, Ailani. Why have to be a
Wait,
desert?
I'm gonna quiz you real quick because
Okay.
there's been a few 3 to 2 guests on my podcast. So you said that you watched it, right?
Yes. Okay.
There was 2 to 3 guests that was really smart and said that there's a fun fact about deserts, so they might not need one thing. So let's see.
First of all, how dare you quiz the teacher? And I'm going to fail this. I'm thinking the fun
You got
fact.
it. Put your mind to it. You got it.
I'm thinking, oh no, it could go either way. I'm thinking the fun fact about deserts is that it probably produces something that I could eat.
No.
Something I could drink?
Yes.
Okay, so it produces, you just gave me a hint with your face. So I'll take the food and I'll find something to drink.
Yes.
Yes?
So the
What
fun
was the
fact
fact?
is cactuses, if you cut it open,
Yes.
you have water inside.
Yeah, give me the food.
Yes, I would take food too because, like I said, it takes a lot to get hungry more than you get thirsty.
We'll definitely be thirsty at that desert, but
Yeah.
we can use the cacti.
Yeah, so I would say food because, like, water, you would need it. You think, like, oh, gonna be hot. But what about your energy? I feel like food gives you more energy. And you could have, majority food. I guess they have water. And they, like, but I would say that. Okay, so last question. If you were going, let's say, if you were going to the Met Gala and
Yes.
you only had 2 options. No, 3. You only had the option to get your hair done, your makeup done, or your nails done. Which one would it be?
Ailani, why do you torture people with these types of things? What a decision. I could only get my hair done, my makeup done, or my nails. So we can throw away the nails. I'll just sit like this and hide my nails all night
Yes.
so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I can't go barefaced. I think I'll get my makeup done.
You sure?
Yeah, because I can totally do like a slick back ponytail and emphasize my face with the makeup.
I would say I would get my hair done because, I would get my hair done because, first of all, lip gloss, Vaseline, whatever, I'll be okay. Just put a little Vaseline on my face.
That youthful
That'll go
beauty.
in for foundation. Just get, just curl my eyelashes a little bit, like touch it up, get some water.
That's
That'll go
it.
for mascara. Put some Vaseline on my lips. That'll go for lip gloss.
Why didn't I think of that?
I don't really need my nails done because I've been on a lot of trips without my nails done. Like I went to Liberia without my nails done, so I'm not even thinking about that. And yeah, so just get my hair done. I'll be good. Put me on that red carpet. I'll be natural.
Can somebody take notes? Just Vaseline, a little bit of water, Okay, I got
But
it.
if I really had the decision, I don't need to put my hair. I don't need to do my hair because I could just go with the afro.
Wait a minute. Natural beauty. No hair. No nails.
Right.
No makeup.
Right.
Okay.
And if you're a girl, that's one thing boys won't understand. Girls,
Tell me what these boys don't understand.
they don't need no makeup. They don't need no hair done. They don't need no nails done. Put them out. They be unnatural.
You want to know something, Ailani? What I've noticed? Boys have nice eyelashes. They have beautiful curls naturally. They don't care about it. But I've noticed that a lot. We have to put mascara on, and their eyelashes are long and thick. Yeah.
Exactly. And I wish that the boys in my school would understand this because they're always talking about how boys are better because girls want to be perfect and all stuff. And they be talking about how they're smarter and all that stuff. But all I care about is soccer at recess and all that stuff. Because, fun thing about it is now there's a non-negotiable in my school that we have to keep our hands to ourselves because there's a lot of physical things going on with fights. And they're talking about how we're going to play soccer. So you're telling me you can't play soccer without pushing somebody? And every single day there's always a boy by themselves because they always have all this. It's a lot going on, so they will never understand. So
I got to come to your school and talk to those boys
Mm-hmm.
because they got you hot right now.
They'll be pushing the stuff at recess and all that stuff. So I'm ready.
I think they can play soccer without hands.
Yes,
Yeah.
and football got taken away too. It's sad.
You seem happy about it.
Yes, because at recess, me and my friends, we just be dancing, and we're performing at an event coming up at our school.
At your school?
Yes, and we didn't need no dance teacher. Me and my friend Mila, we choreograph it, and yeah.
I know, that's right.
I know, that's right. Okay, guys, that's it for Talk with Ailani.
Yay!
Oh, do you have any questions for me before we go?
I do have some questions for you, finally. Oh, Ailani, so when I was coming here, I was so nervous.
I know.
What do you do when you're nervous?
Oh, that's a good question. Okay, so first I'm going to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I be so nervous to the point when I'm done doing it, I don't know why I'm nervous. I don't. I know that's probably how you feel right now.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like you had a lot of great time. Like
I did have a great time.
Like when I do stuff, I be so nervous, especially when I'm talking in front of people I know. I be nervous. When I'm done doing it, I'm like, so when's the next time I'm going back on that stage? Because that was fun. But one thing that I do when I am nervous,
Mm-hmm.
okay, there's a lot of different things I do when I'm nervous. One number thing is,
You seem like you just go at it.
When I have the opportunity to,
Mm-hmm.
I tell my friends to scream for me because knowing that there's people in the crowd or people that, like even people watching this podcast,
Mm-hmm.
it motivates me that I'm actually doing stuff and there's actually people out there who's watching me who care. So when like I'm doing stuff like this, I be nervous, like even if it's just like me and my mom, if I knew that my mom's there, I'm happy. So there's a lot of like people that I know that are, especially teenagers, when they're like my cousin, she's a cheerleader. She doesn't want her mom to be at games. And for me, I really disagree on that because if there's nobody there to you see that you watch,
Yeah.
she could probably disagree with me all she wants, but that just doesn't motivate me to do better. I'm going to be really nervous because hearing in the crowd, "Let's go, Ailani!"
Yes.
That motivates me. So knowing that people actually care, it breaks down my nervousness. And so that's one thing. But another thing is, I would say drawing or painting or writing. I would say that. I don't get to do it the most. I don't know if it's because I feel like drawing right now. But I would say that. It's just something that's a part of me. So that's how I break my nervousness.
And I have one more question for you.
Okay.
So I told my students that I was coming on here today, and I told them that you were going to have a message for them to encourage them in school, especially those that are struggling in math like me.
What grade do you teach?
I teach all grades. I teach language arts to all 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th graders.
Okay.
But math is really kicking them. So
Yes, math kicked me too.
I told them, you know what? I have someone that's going to give you some inspiration. So do you have anything to say to them so I can show them when I get to school on Monday?
Okay, so the number one thing, never give up. You hear this a lot. You're going to keep on hearing it for the rest of your life. Never give up. Because regret is a word. It can be strong. But if you give up and you see that you could, okay, so for example, you and your friend could want to be accomplished one thing. I know working out. Let's say you want to work out. Mm-hmm. And it's hard to get what you want to achieve. And you just think that you're going to get there right away. But the one thing is, it's going to be a path. You're going to have problems. But if you give up and you see that your other friend did it,
right,
you're going to regret it. And regret is a thing. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to do it. But sometimes regret, it can happen naturally. You don't even recognize it. You don't have to say, "Oh, I regret," but your actions and stuff can do it. So number one, do not give up. And no matter what age you are, it's never going to be a time where you say, "Oh, I like." There's never going to be a time where you're going to be like, "Oh, it's the end. I can't do it no more." There's never going to be a time, because I think I heard this before, but math is going to be with you until you go.
Till you go.
Because math, you're going to learn it to kindergarten, even in college, and when you grow up and you have to learn about using money and all that stuff, you're going to use math. So math can be hard, and you're probably not going to get it now, but you're probably going to get it when you grow up. So
that is some really good advice, not just for math, but for life. She said, do not give up.
No.
All right. Thank you.
And one thing that I do, there's a lot of things that I want to do. Mm-hmm. And in this world, especially being at a young age, but there's always going to be a time and a place. I could be wanting to do something right now. I've been wanting to do competition cheer, but I have to learn that, like, let me give time to do this and see how far it takes me, because I can't just keep on rushing things. I have a lot of time. Like, I have time. So
amen.
I have time to do it. So yeah, that's the message that I have for you guys. Okay, guys, that's it for Talk with Ailani. Bye.
Ask her for her last word, what she want to say.
Oh, yeah. What's the last word that you want to say? Maybe to your students, to your family, or anybody.
Okay, well, I will take this opportunity to talk to my students. I like Ailani's advice. Do not give up. The reason you're in school is to learn. So no one, not your teacher, not your parent, is expecting you to come in and be an expert in any subject or anything. So like Ailani said, you have time. Give yourself time. Practice. Show resilience. They know that this word because I say it all the time.
When you have like a big test coming up, you might not want to study for it. You might want to like do things like
stay on a video game.
Yes, I'd be tempted to like play Roblox with my friends. But you have to make sacrifices. And it can be challenging.
How old are you again?
I'm 10.
Big 10. Big 10.
Big 10. But yeah, you have to make sacrifices. Come on. Like, that's the only way you're going to get farther.
She said it best. That's what I want to say to you guys.
Yeah. And you might not be able to say these things to your students because you have to get on them sometimes and all that stuff. So.
But now I have it recorded. So whenever I'll just show them this recording.
When you be like, oh, I don't think Miss Mimi really cares no more. Watch this video, and even this video will tell you the right answer. That's it?
That's it.
Okay, guys, that's it for Talk with Ailani.
Bye, guys.